Yes, America. We're here.
It's Saturday.
I'm wearing Bruins gear because the last place Bruins, who were supposed to be in last place, are now 3-0. So they are 3. They won again tonight. They beat the Sabres after they beat beat the Caps on Wednesday. Then they beat the Blackhawks last night. I mean, they look. I don't know what's going to happen.
How's Berge doing?
He's retired. It's Pasternak.
So Berge is playing, but this is last season?
No, he's been retired.
Oh, he's done?
I just put his jersey up. He's an icon.
Oh.
But I got the Bruins jersey up because my guys up
past
north.
that.
But the guys up north are going to go, hey, they're 3-0. I'm like, I know they're 3-0. I saw what was going on. I had the game on at the football game. I know. And I want to give them their props because no one thought they'd be 3-0. And here they are, 3-0. I don't know what that's going to mean.
We're leading off with hockey.
They might never win another game. So I'm doing it now.
Leading off with hockey.
Hey, this might be the last time we do it because who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, Pipey's in the hizzy. That's right, the legend. He's back.
Dude, he's swinging for the fences. As always.
Does he ever miss?
No.
Does he ever really miss? I mean, but we're going to start. We got to get that out of the way because what I really want to talk about is the Gmen.
Hold on. We should have continued we were talking about kids' sports.
Well, we can do that too.
And the development of
Well, that's coaching.
children in sports.
Well, we were talking. Yeah, well, that was off air, but I don't want to get. I don't want to air laundry personal on the air.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I don't want to do.
But I didn't get to. I wanted to tell you this one part.
Go ahead. Because we will get to the Gmen.
yeah, we're talking about playing time and kids not getting a lot of playing time. And
Dr. Venkman, by the way, in the house. Dr. Venkman.
Cheers to you.
Dr. Venkman.
And there was a situation where my son, I felt, got embarrassed the way the coach treated him. Put him in for a minute and then took him out and never played him again.
Yeah.
So I, spoke to him after the game and kind of went after him a little bit, but he took it good. But anyway, afterwards I felt all conflicted about it because I'm like, should I have really done that? Did I need to confront the guy like the blow? And I was going back and forth, and then I was sitting with John. We were watching Penny's game afterwards. And it was at this point like an hour's passed.
Okay.
And he just looked at me and he goes, "Thanks for standing up for me, Dad." And I was like, "All right, I'm glad I said something."
Yeah. A lot of coaches,
This was on his mind.
like my son's coach, they're in a really competitive program. They qualified for the playoffs tonight. He told people before the game, or before the season started, that kids weren't going to play. So it wasn't you were warned. But they had the developmental league. He'll play Monday night, and he's been playing on Monday nights. So it's not the end of the world. I get it. So I'm not going to go into what happened with that. But they won 27-6. They're in the playoffs. Congratulations to them, and they deserve it. There's a lot of fundamental things they got to clean up, or they're not going to go very far in the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, you make these mistakes against playoff teams, you go home.
But I would just say this. Remember, in youth sports, no matter what the stakes are, no matter how good you are, the most impactful thing that you can do as a coach is instill self-confidence in kids.
Yeah, or you can take it away.
No, the most important thing the most impactful thing you can do is instill it in them or help them find it.
Yeah.
You can't give somebody confidence, but you can help them find it.
Yeah.
So remember that. No matter, sure, you're trying to win, whatever, but remember, you can really impact kids'
Especially
lives.
with youth sports where there's no scouts in the stands yet. I mean, I get what happens when you get to high school. I understand that. That guy's getting paid. He gets paid to win, or she. I get that. This level, 11, 10, no.
This is the foundation.
Yeah, no. Let them play. Teach them how to play. Let them have fun. Let them fail. And I get it. But anyway, that's
Moving on.
The New York Giants salvaged their season Thursday night in a big way, and talk about getting bum blasted. Nothing says you're getting bent over like a team running the ball 39 times for 272 yards right up the keister.
Well, I thought it was down the throat.
Well, no, it was both.
It was down the throat and out the keister.
Out the keister. But
they just right through him.
The best part about this for me was, now I don't want to steal your thunder because this is going to be yours, but the last thing I'm going to say about before I let it turn over to him is this. This came right on the heels of that stupid fucking, and they did it again. They jumped the fuck offsides, that fucking tush push 4 times in a row. Finally got in. There was at least one false start in that sequence. At least one. I think there was 2 actually.
Yeah.
That they missed. And I'll tell you what, for the first time, Coach Dayball, I earned my respect because he found, all right, motherfucker. All right, now it's on.
We don't need a tush push.
Now it's on.
We don't need a tush push.
I give, for the first time, Brian Dayball looked like a real coach to me because he said, you know what, we're going to fucking run this thing right down their throat. And that is what they did, and repeatedly. And the thing, and I've said this a million times, and my father was the first one to teach me this, bullies only respond to strength. You got to hit a bully in the mouth, and that's exactly what the Gmen did. And it is amazing how fast that fucking team folded.
Well,
folded.
No. So here's the thing:
that second drive in the third quarter.
Well, it took a couple shots.
It did.
It was like bang, bang. They got up, hit us back, but they were not prepared for a second hit. They were not
prepared.
And once they got hit again, it was
when you went up 10 points, it was over,
dude. And
it was over. You could see it.
Okay, so we've defended Jalen Hurts a lot.
Yeah.
We think he's a good quarterback.
He is.
He played really bad.
He was terrible.
Oh my goodness. They were showing replays of throws he missed.
Yeah.
Throws he didn't even make, and it was like when he threw the almost pick six.
Yeah.
He had AJ Brown wide open with inside leverage wide open for a score.
This is the thing: when guys start getting hit,
they can't think straight.
They start getting happy feet. No one is immune to this. Not even Tom Brady is immune to it. Now Tom Brady, unlike other guys, will stand in there and keep throwing because that's who he is. But you can rattle anybody if you run it. Nobody likes it. I used to laugh when Terry Bradshaw would say, "I'm like, really, Terry? I watched you as a kid get rattled with hit you in the mouth." Okay, I saw it happen to Joe Montana. I saw it happen to John Elway. There's no quarterback. Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay. There's no against the Eagles last year. There's no quarterback who can stand up to that if you hit them enough times. So why is Jalen Hurts any different? He's not.
He's not.
So, but the problem with it is that the Eagles abandoned the running or tried doing it. They can't run the ball.
Well, so it was crazy because
they cannot run the ball.
It was crazy because they opened the game with like 2 20-yard runs, where that whole drive they were pulling everything to the left, and then Saquon was doing a back cut and running for 15.
Yep.
But then they got to the red zone, the Giants stopped them, and then they could never run the ball again. It was really – I don't know if the Giants adjusted.
I don't understand whether – well, I know the Giants made adjustments, but it seems like this happened against Denver. They were up 2 scores against Denver and stopped trying to run the football.
Well, that's the thing, though. They were never up. They went up by 3 or 4 on us.
On you, they were never up that big.
Yeah, they went 17-13.
But against Denver, they were up 14 at one point and ran the ball 5 times in the second half. Like, what do you – like, and people were calling them out all weekend on TV about it.
Somebody who said they're missing Kellen Moore. Because he's in, where is he?
I don't know.
Is he in Tennessee or
maybe,
Raiders?
The coordinator?
Kellen Moore became the head coach somewhere. He was the OC last year.
I want to say it's New Orleans.
I think you might be right.
It is New Orleans.
See, they lost him, and people are saying they could really. Remember last time?
Well, they've also lost depth in the defensive line.
True,
We've got Milton Williams. Another guy went out west. The front four is not what it was.
Jalen Carter didn't play. I don't think they took the Giants seriously at all.
They didn't.
They were just like, this team sucks.
No, they didn't. Well, I can tell you the Giants should have beaten Dallas, and if they didn't turn the ball, they would have beaten the Saints.
Oh my God! Yeah.
The same thing about this. The Saints had 5. Here's how bad the Saints are. And I didn't realize this, but I found this out during the week after our show, of course. I went back and looked.
Dude, we were a score away from the Commanders the first week.
The Giants, the Saints forced 5 turnovers and only scored 6 points off of the 5 turnovers against you. So they could easily be 4-2.
Yeah.
So their season is now not over. And now here's the other thing, and this is what I love most about this, is that now this team has confidence.
Yeah.
And if they can do that to Philly, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
There's other than maybe the Detroit Lions just have too much firepower. I don't know if there's a team they can't do that to in the NFC. Green Bay is probably the one team I would say that has too much fire. I mean, Green Bay, Detroit might have too much firepower for them. I don't know about anybody else though. Maybe Tampa Bay with their the Rams.
That's a pretty good team.
I'm saying they are. Well, they have a big game this weekend too.
But that you're basically saying there's about 3 teams that might be untouchable because of how good.
Other than that,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
And even the Rams have shown they can shit themselves.
If the Giants are willing to remember the Eagles beat the Rams.
The Rams blew a 20-point lead to the Eagles.
So I mean, I'm just saying if the Giants commit to this, I'm telling you right now, with that front 4 on defense. Run the ball and don't turn it over, and they're going to be in every ball game.
Dude,
I'm just telling you right now.
Well, yeah. Once again, we didn't
that
turn the ball over.
That quarterback. And by the way, he didn't make a bad throw the other night.
Legit.
He didn't make a bad.
Remember
throw
when I was saying he needs to get better at deep balls? Looked just fine.
Must have heard you.
Looked just fine.
Must be watching this show.
I was so impressed with the throws he would make.
He didn't make a bad
as
throw
he was
all night.
moving his feet under pressure. It was pinpoint shit.
Yep. He looked a lot like Drake May did Sunday night.
It was pinpoint.
He looked a lot like Drake May did Sunday night.
Dude,
He literally did.
How many times have you seen a vibe flip like this? Can you? I'm saying I haven't seen.
Tom
I'm not
Brady
saying it
in
hasn't
2001 with the Patriots.
Okay, that's my point.
That's the last time I saw something like this.
But y'all were good when Brady took over.
No, we weren't. We were 5-11. We were 0-2 when Bledsoe.
I thought when he came in for Bledsoe was y'all were near the playoffs. No,
we were 0-2 and coming off a 5-11 season. With Bledsoe. We were terrible.
And y'all made the playoffs that year and won the Super Bowl
that year.
Okay.
We were 0-2. That's the last time.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that'll happen this year.
I'm just saying this. It's too early to and everybody does this, and we're fans do it too, to project. All I'm saying is this: if the New York Giants, because they have the battering ram running back, the
O-line looks so much better.
Here's why I call this a bum blasting. But again, offensive linemen are just like any other athlete. They need confidence. Nothing tells an offensive line you believe we're going to line up and blow these motherfuckers off the ball. We're not going to drop back 39 times. We're going to run the ball 39 times. That gives an offensive lineman juice. Wait, I can go out and hit these motherfuckers? Because what offensive linemen really want to do is they want to hit. They don't want to pass protect. They want to go out and they want to level somebody. Mm-hmm. They want to, and when your coach says we're going to line up and knock these fuckers dick in the dirt, nothing fires up an offensive lineman like that. Nothing. Okay, and I'll tell you right now, that didn't look like the Giants' offensive line. That looked like a different five altogether.
So with Andrew Thomas back, Andrew Thomas is one of the best left tackles in the league. He was out for a year and slowly came back having the what would you call him? The anchor, I guess, of the line. He's the left tackle. Yeah. Once he's in there, people can go back to the spots that they normally play. I'm
saying if Brian Daboll sticks to this philosophy, this formula, the New York Giants are going to be a very tough out the rest of the season. And again, I'm not going to make any predictions. No. I'm just telling you there are three teams I can't see them doing this to, and it really might be two because the Rams did blow this lead to Philly. It might be Detroit and maybe Green Bay. Detroit definitely, maybe Green Bay. But to me, right now, the best team in the conference is the Detroit Lions until further notice.
Yep.
And they're playing like it. So, but other than them, can't the Giants do this to?
Dude, you know what? You know what I loved is, so it's been 10 years since the Giants won a game on Thursday Night Football.
10.
Tom Coughlin was the coach. Okay, so I don't know what it was like to have your team do something like that on Thursday Night Football, and then the entire Friday on all the national shows, that's all they talked about.
Well, it wasn't that they did it. It
was beautiful.
It was who they did it
right,
to.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That was the thing.
Well, that's what I mean.
They lost 10 games in a row to Philly.
Oh, dude.
And they weren't close, most of them.
I know.
So that
and nobody gave them a fucking chance.
Nope. Nobody
thought the Giants were going to do that.
I said on this show, run the ball and don't turn it over and see what happens. Yeah. It can be close. I think they can beat them. I think they can keep it close.
Well, we talked about the fact that people are overrating Philly.
I've been saying Philly's lucky to be where they are.
Yeah.
They're not. That's why I said the Giants had a chance. Mm-hmm. Philly hasn't blown anybody out.
In fact, been really getting by.
It is more the other team's fuck ups than Philly executing.
Yeah.
Start with the Cowboys and see them having all those drops. Then they got away with 2 false starts. Tush pushes against the Chiefs. That's a touchdown that shouldn't have happened.
That's right.
Then you look at the Rams pissing away a 26-7 halftime lead.
That's crazy.
This is not Philly domination. No, this is other teams wetting themselves. The Giants just manned up and said, you know what, motherfuckers? You want to play bully ball? All right, man, that's it. Fuck you. And then,
that was the funny thing is that when they started doing the tush push 4 times in a row, Herb Street was like, that's what you call bully ball.
This came right on the heels of that. I loved it.
I was like,
I loved it.
Fuck that. Yeah. That's not bully ball. You're pushing your quarterback. You're false starting every time you fucking
starting
do it,
on half of them.
And it's horse shit. Okay, bully ball is going, no, we don't need a tush push. Hey, Cam, go run down these motherfuckers' throat. And Jackson, you can do it. You can do it too.
You can do it too if you want.
Yeah, you want to take somebody.
Everybody have it.
Devin Singletary, why don't you come on in? Oh, Tyrone Tracy, your shoulders hurt. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Run over him.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
it was beautiful.
That was the definition of a bum blasting. And the best part for me was on Friday I got to explain it in class because there was a New York Giants fan in there and there were 2 Philadelphia Eagles in there. I walked in and there were 2 with their stupid hats on. I'm like, y'all got bum blasted last night. And the guy sitting down with the Giants hat just starts laughing. What did you say? I said they got blasted in the bum.
They didn't know what it was?
They didn't know what it was. The two Philly guys and one was a woman and one was a man. And I was like, y'all got bum blasted last night. And the guy from the Giants fan is laughing. They go, what are you saying to me? And he goes, I said, y'all got blasted the bum. And the guy goes, we blasted the bum. I'm like, when a team lines
You got fucked in the end.
When a team lines up and runs the ball 39 times for 272 yards, you got bent over.
You should have told him that.
You got bent
in
over.
reality, that's the definition of a bumathon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That is-
26.3 miles or whatever the fuck.
That is a pound me in the ass prison.
bumathon.
Is what that is.
Absolute bumathon.
That is bite the pillow. It ain't gonna stop.
You've heard of the Boston Marathon?
The
That's
security
Boston
guards have
Bumathon.
turned out the lights and gone to bed. No one's gonna hear you. That's what it was. That's what it was. That is what it was. So,
Dude, Jackson Dart is the truth. The fact that he did that with Wan'Dale Robinson as his one, Lil Jordan Humphrey as his number two.
Dude, that fucking play for that touchdown that he threw, that he ran up and threw that fucking dart and got rolled out. And
he hit Wan'Dale
hit him
and
he
Wan'Dale
ran-
went up the
yeah,
side. That was
a
nice.
hell of a play.
Dude,
I'm like, this
he
kid's
put his head down to run
yeah,
and bumped
and
into an
but he-
O-lineman and then said, shit.
But they looked up.
Boop,
He
yeah,
kept
we
his
saw
eyes
him.
downfield. A lot of rookies don't do this, and he found him.
Talk about poise.
Yeah, I'm saying a lot of rookies just tuck and fucking run. He put his head back up, found the kid, and got the ball to him. I'm like, that's what.
And then Wan'Dale, and the best part about that, the third string receiver,
Blocked.
he's blocking.
He blocked. Yeah.
And he's a big fucking receiver, and he's helped him get into the end zone. I mean,
And
that is execution at its
see,
finest.
that was eerily similar to what the Patriots did Sunday night to the Bills in the second when Diggs caught. There was two plays in particular where Diggs caught the ball over the middle. He turns to the field, and there's three fucking guys. One play was Hunter Henry and Pop Douglas. They were mowing people out downfield. It happened on two different plays. And Burt Breer, he's one of the Pats beat writers up there. They got like 50 of them. But Burt Breer is going, when you see a team doing that, you're in trouble.
That's called living the fundamentals.
No,
You're not
I'm
even
saying
thinking.
You're in trouble. When a team's going downhill and they're looking to crack somebody in the secondary, you are in trouble.
They go, oh, he caught it? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Like, not just, oh, he caught it. No, like, all right, who am I going to wreck? Who do I get to take out? That's football.
The crazy part is, it's been so long since I've seen the Giants play football like that.
That was football.
That was real football.
And this is the other thing. They didn't have Malik Neighbors or Slayton, and they did
Or
that.
Slayton.
And they did this to them. Philly's in trouble. I got news for you. Philly's in trouble.
Well, where are they going now?
I don't know, but the fact that the Giants can beat them, the Cowboys know they can beat them. They haven't seen the Commanders.
The
yet.
Chiefs can beat
The
them.
Chiefs can beat them. Nobody. Who's afraid of Philly right now?
The Rams can beat
The
them.
Rams pissed the game away. Who's afraid of the Philadelphia Eagles right now? That I'll tell you what. That Super Bowl trophy is gone. That aura is over.
If I was somebody, I'd go after A.J. Brown right now.
Yeah, well, the Patriots are.
Because he's...
Vrabel. He played with Vrabel. They went to an AFC Championship together.
Oh, that's right.
Vrabel and
And the front office traded him.
The Patriots have the money, the draft picks, and they're in the other conference.
I'd give up...
I'd give up a first-round pick.
first
He's
rounder.
28 years old.
I'd give up like a
First rounder,
first and
yeah.
a fourth or something.
Yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. They've got the money to sign him. He's got 2 years left on his deal. He's 28. He's right.
And you
in
know
his
Philly
prime.
would do that.
Well, look this is the problem. Since he started flapping his gums, they're trying to force feed him and the other kid the ball, and they've abandoned the running game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's supposed to be a compliment. Philly is a running football team, and there's nothing wrong with that. They won a Super Bowl doing it, but they have two studs on the outside. So if people want to load up 8 in the box, they can kill you. They're doing it backwards, and I don't know why, but to me,
Especially after they did it forwards last year.
the other problem is their defense is not nearly as stout as it was a year ago. They've lost depth. They're very vulnerable right now. The best thing that they could do is run the ball because it gives the defense, it keeps them off the field. Because right now, you can go through Philly's defense like a hot knife through butter. Just like Baltimore's defense. You can go through that defense like a hot knife through butter right now. I would not. And that's why they may be 4-2 right now. That is a very, very, very thin ice 4-2. It's not a dominant 4-2.
Yeah.
It's a very, you're lucky to be 4-2 is what it is. So
Well, that's
and
why
the Giants,
their fans have been on them even when they were 4-1.
and the Giants exposed them Thursday night. They pantsed them. They fucking pantsed them.
Dude, it's nice to have some good vibes back in Giant Stadium.
So, and I'm excited for them because I knew about Jack. I was talking about this kid 2 years ago. The kid's a winner. Scatterbo to me was the steal of the whole fucking draft because that kid's a football player. You got two fucking dogs in that backfield. They're dogs, the two of them. They get after it. They love to play. And I love what Jackson Dart said after the game. When he's like, this narrative.
He's like,
we weren't here for this shit. We're winners. Everybody in the locker room is a winner. And we're trying to fucking win. And you're talking about shit. We had nothing. I fucking love that he said that.
And he was like,
fucking love that he said to the New York media, like, hey, donkey, I wasn't here last year. You just, hey, if you're so good at your job, roll the clock back 365 and see where I was. Not here. Scatterbo, not here. Okay, he was in the fucking college football playoff trucking the Texas Longhorns. Just trucking them. Okay, that's all the kid does. He fucking trucks people. He doesn't care. Okay, so now they're New York Giants and they're better off for it. Okay, and Brian Daboll, if you stick to this fucking formula, force a team to put 8 in the box. Force a team to do it. Because you can now.
Yeah.
You really can.
Because he can drop back, and if he doesn't see anything, he can pick up part of the first down.
Like I said, the best friend of a quarterback is a running game, because I tell you what, the best, if you have play action pass ability, which they will with this kid, I'll tell you right now, you can destroy a defense with play action.
Dude, when he got away for that first touchdown and he fucking put that linebacker on his ass.
Oh my God.
When he just little dip to the left and boom, I mean,
just juked him.
Oh man.
Just
and it was fluid.
Yeah.
I mean,
that kid was like, we left his laundry on the deck. That's what, what's his name? Would say, laundry on the deck. I mean, it was break a guy's ankle.
It was such a nice move, and it was so fluid. You could tell he wasn't rigid. It's just natural. He just put the guy on his ass and went to the end zone, 15, 20 yards.
The NFC East was put on notice Thursday night. I'm just telling you that right now. I think it's going to be. I think the Eagles are in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. That's going to be a dogfight. There are 4 teams now.
I like how, even when they ran the ball, they were doing motion in the backfield.
Yeah.
They were bringing receivers over, and they were handing it to different people at times. Sometimes they'd give it to the receiver, and then sometimes they'd do all this motion, and Cam would just go right up the fucking middle. And it was like the defense was like, oh, shit.
He reminds me a lot of a young John Riggins. John Riggins.
Didn't he wear 44?
Yes, he did. And he was a bulldozer. He was a bulldozer. And we're going to come back to segment 2. We're going to talk college football. Did you see how many upsets today in college football?
I saw the end of a lot of them.
A lot of these teams. I'll tell you what, I am loving this college football season, and this is going to be a 16. The more this happens, the faster this 16 is going to happen. We're going to come back. By the way, Deion Sanders got a big win today as well, and the Fighting Irish are off the mat. Segment 2 coming right. Plus, we will update you on the Major League Baseball playoffs.
Dude, Alabama, skin of their teeth.
On the road against an undefeated
Missouri.
It was good.
Missouri, little bit of a loaf job at the end. They really had a shot.
They did, but that's the SEC, baby. Yeah. That's life in the SEC, and that's why Jackson Dart is Jackson Dart. Segment 2 coming right up.